Hey guys, welcome back to another ranked match replay review. And in this matchup, I am the Delhi versus my opponent over here on the east side. Why not study as the English? This is on Dry Arabia. Feeling pretty good about this one going into the matchup. I've had a pretty good time against the English as the Delhi. Dry Arabia probably being my favorite map. We're going to go ahead and start with just kind of a standard age up. And so far, kind of striking out on sheep here as we venture out onto the map. I caught the one right out in front of my base as I was moving out. And that's been about it so far. We got a couple here in the path. See if we can find my opponent's scout. He's scouting around his base. Having a little more luck than I've had so far. I do pick up a couple more, so that is a good sign. There are some times where I try to get straight across to the opponent's side of the map if I'm playing English and just make sure they're not trying to pull any shenanigans with a villager pull and tower my gold, or maybe a Dark Age Men-at-Arms or anything. Even if they do, I generally don't change my build too much for a Men-at-Arms. We can usually try to get the gold and at least be able to get to the age up. Let's see what he's working with here. So he's got 8 on food, 3 on gold. Looks like he's going to be looking for a pretty quick age up as well. No early farms. Got the mill already out on the berries. He's actually taking the early wheelbarrow. Okay, so maybe not an early age up. He wants to get the wheelbarrow in there before he ages up. So that should buy us a little time. We, of course, have wheelbarrow coming in as well. We get it for free. Look at that, jackpot. He's going to grab those sheep out front too. So he's scoring pretty well on the sheep. He's not going to have to move out here for a bit. I've still just got the 4. I'm now, unfortunately, scouting behind his scout's path. I do want to hover a bit on his side of the map. Although most English players will age up at the council hall, occasionally you'll see that Abbey of Kings. I just want to make sure that doesn't happen. Or at least if it does, then I'm aware of it. Alright, he is now down scouting where I've already picked up. Let's see here. We are aging up at the Dome of the Faith as standard for me. Although I may start playing around a little bit with the Tower Victory. Maybe matchup dependent. English is probably a good matchup. Chinese or Zushi is another one. And probably even Ottomans, although I do prefer the tempo against the Ottomans to try to slow down their machine before it gets online. But he is, let's see. Yep, he's aging up a 4. There's a 4th one somewhere. There it is. Still in sheep. He's just got the 4 on the food now. I've been trying a bit of a different opening. For a long time, I aged up with 4 on food. I've been trying to do it with 5 so that once I hit age 2, I can immediately drop my stable and get a Ghazi out right away and not have to wait for food to accumulate. Gosh, yeah, this feels bad. He's now in my base, stealing my sheep. And I think he's already kind of cleared out over here. Alright, so we beat him on the age up. Doesn't always happen as the English. I guess that makes sense now, looking to see that he got the wheelbarrow initially. Where'd his scout go? He's still back. Yeah, he's got all the sheep. I did not have much. That is not helpful, especially in this matchup. Idling in TC, also not helpful. Alright, he's up. No longbows yet. He's got the barracks coming down. We do have Vills coming. And we've got our techs coming in, so that's a good sign. What did we do here? Alright, stable down. Gazi queued. He's coming back home with a whole bunch more sheep. It's just going to delay that farm transition even more. And he's going with horticulture. Okay. Nothing on gold. So it's looking to be a pretty all-in play by him. We do have 2 scholars, enough for another. We're going to continue to hang out on gold for a bit here. Gazi's rallied over to his base. I'm going to go check out this gold. I did go ahead and drop 2 production buildings before the blacksmith, just to prep for any of those longbows that are going to come in early. They didn't show up. They're not here yet. All right, we're here. We see nothing on gold. My first thought, honestly, was, is he going for a second TC? So we're going to go check the stone out front. And he's not there. All right, no gold, no stone. We're going to need some units. Alright, so bring the scout over to get a good look. We got a pretty good look at his army there. So he hasn't moved out yet. He wants spears to come along with those longbows. Alright, we're both just kind of flexing at this point. Alright, he's going to move back to gold. Moves his units back there just to keep him protected. He's actually got more units than me at the moment. For now, anyway. Got another scholar queued. Should be... Yep, we're moving out towards those sacred sites. Where's he at here? He's actually still got more units than us. Kind of surprising. Do have both blacksmiths. Where's my... Okay. There are 3 sacred sites. We're on 2 of them so far. He's still got numbers on us. It's pretty amazing. Okay, he does have the lumber upgrade as well. Alright, sacred site is in. See if we react. Rip. We did, but it was late. Alright, that one is in as well. So we've got 2 of them. And he's now got a lot more units than us. Not exactly sure here. Because I don't really have resources either. I guess he doesn't have... Alright. Blacksmith is now coming in for him. So, playing it pretty close. We're not taking an engagement yet. Yeah, he's just super, super all in here, huh? And he's got the farms coming in. He's not going to move out on food at all. Alright, we still got 2 sacred sites. So we do go ahead, we drop a market. We're going to have that gold trickling in. We want to turn that into other resources. We can tell he's pretty yellow at this point. So we're going to try to match that. Could have done a little better job rotating around and trying to defend these sacred sites. I didn't really want to spend the wood. This is terrible. That's probably part of the reason. We could drop another lumber camp there. But I didn't want to really spend the wood to... Ooh, see if we're going to beat it. Ooh, we do beat it. Didn't want to spend the wood to drop walls around these. That was a huge, huge get right there. Alright, massing up. Now we have numbers slightly in our favor. See if we refresh this. Okay, finally refreshing the lumber camp. Alright, still got gold coming in. This is a really bad sign too. So we've obviously idled our TC far too much. He's got a couple vil lead with no vil kills. That's a bad sign. Lots of spearmen. See, he's got 18 archers. We've got 16. He's got 17 spearmen. We've got 13 Gazis. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about this military count, that does include our scholars, so it's not really true to count. Even bigger discrepancy than I anticipated. So we do a blacksmith techs coming in. Probably could have moved these guys off gold a little sooner as well. Alright, army value's in our favor just because he's got, these spearmen are quite a bit cheaper than Gazis. So we're now down to 1 sacred site. Alright, he's got the tower there. It's going to give him a little bit of a bonus. Alright, now we're starting to catch up in units as our eco gets rolling here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, tower down, so we're going to take away that attack speed bonus. He does take a unit. We're going to engage. Try to micro. Just want to pull back. I don't want to fall into his base where he's going to get an attack bonus. Alright, we're back up to 2 sacred sites. Let's see what he's got. He's got +1 ranged armor. Oh, he's going to sacrifice that Ghazi. That looks pretty good for us there. Let's see what we got here. He's got the +1. Oh, run. Run. Get out of there. Oh, lost another scholar. Feels bad. Alright, here come the Gazis. I'm going to try to draw those spears. I'm going to draw them, but I don't want to skewer all my Gazis into them. Not exactly sure what happened here. Shift queued all the spearmen and they're trying to chase him down. And again, we're back into his area of influence. So far, so good. We're not trading too bad. That wasn't great. Although he is whittling down our archers now. We still got too many spearmen. I try to take this fight. We are in his area of influence. That's pretty bad engagement there. We didn't need to take that one. So remember, this includes my scholars. He's still got some numbers on us. Not sure why that's moving so slow. We should be moving faster than the archers. This is where it starts to look pretty bad for us. I moved a bunch off wood over to food because I was lacking food a little bit. Need to refresh that lumber camp again. See where all of our scholars are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got another one somewhere. It says I have 6. Let's take a look now at income per minute. Still pulling a little more food, less wood, more gold. I'm gonna try to take another engagement here. He does not have a tower out here. No area of influence. Again, I miss micro these archers. Just absolutely serve them up to the longbows there. Very poor engagement. You can see the destroyed value. Micro could use some work. So what can we do to try to rally here? Again, we're out of wood. We pulled too much off wood. I'm rallying to wood now, but we're a little light. A little light and a little late. I'm not doing too terrible here. You get those spears. You need to focus down the spears and then get to the longbows. That was terrible. Trying to get around onto the archers. And the spearmen are on my archers, which is not ideal. And that was just an absolute destruction there. That was ugly. I don't know if I looked away there or how I let that happen. That hurt pretty bad. And now our numbers are really struggling. Still taking all the food out on the map. He's got walled around. I did not try to bring any Gazis around the backside. Try to raid him. He is out on the deer in the front. Oh, got a men-at-arms on the field. Yeah, we're still in the game here. Yeah, he's only got a couple of spears left. The men-at-arms shouldn't be too worried about. It does look like we have the archers focusing on the men-at-arms, so that's not what we want to take out the spears first, then the longbows, then the men-at-arms. And we just got torched there. If you look at that destroyed value, yeah, that's ugly. And we're here now, riding on. Look at this terrible miss macro. I've got tons of food, no wood. Yeah, that's tough. A little unusual for me. I don't typically get my macro that out of line. Yeah, he's got both +1s. We've got all of our blacksmith techs now. Gosh, we just don't have the wood to keep up with this. I guess I have the market here. I should be using the market to try to offset. But now he's just flooding. He's up, pumping full time. Food's pretty equal. He's pulling in more wood. We've got more gold just from the sacred site, and I should have pulled these guys off gold a long time ago. Kind of a last ditch effort here. We're going to try to drop a tower, but this is pretty much over at this point. Yeah, interesting. This is the first time watching this one back just to kind of see what happened or what I knew I missed macroed on the wood. I just pulled too many off, but also just letting him get away with all this for free on the backside. I could have pulled some Gazis at some point and at least tried to keep some units in his base. Not quite sure where they're going. Yeah, this whole thing just went bad. Also, Vil discrepancy. We're down 10 Vils. And he's only killed 4. Scholars out here to their death. Nope, he's got Vils taking out the Scholar, trying to capture that site. And we're going to call it there. So, not the best. But it is interesting to be able to go back and watch these and see where it all went wrong. It was coming off the tail of... There was another matchup with English just before this where I just dominated the early micro fight, and I think the game ended, I don't know, maybe somewhere in the 12-minute range. I think it was this one here. Yeah, 11 minutes. So we just took that first fight, destroyed him, game over. But this one... kind of the other side of that coin. You see, we even had numbers here at a bit, but again, that's counting scholars. We have more food, 1,200 less wood, and that was the difference maker, really. If I don't miss macro that and I keep utilizing the market, or even if I utilize it later, maybe that swings a little better. Also, micro was terrible. Couple big mistakes there, but again, that's why I'm diamond and not Conqueror 3. There are going to be games where I make some pretty big missteps there, but I thought that was a fun one to watch. Just mano a mano. We just clashed heads right in the middle of the map, and he got me. So well played. Why not study? And yeah, hopefully we'll get the next one. But if you did stick around to the end, feel free to drop a rating, leave a follow on the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.